why am I at all surprised that this has happened? For those of you that didn't read the title, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3 has been confirmed from the devs themselves that it will not be coming to the West. I believe that is all of Europe and America, though I may be wrong and it's just America. Congratulations! The everything is offensive crowd got what they wanted. This is unbelievable. I'm not shocked, honestly, because I knew it was going to happen eventually. And this is something that's been rumored about for months now. It's just that now we finally have confirmation from the devs themselves that they aren't going to do it. I never much cared for the DOAX series myself. It just wasn't my thing. That doesn't mean I didn't want it to exist, or people who did like the series to not have access to it. I just didn't want to play it. How hard is that to understand? You don't like it? Don't play it. Case closed. But no, you don't like it, so you have to make sure no one else can like it. I'm amazed. I really am. I'm almost at a loss for words about this. Oh, but we didn't censor anything, or we didn't force this on them. This is a decision that they made themselves. Ah, yes, the whole self-censorship excuse. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that the developers said that they will not be bringing it to the West? Any guesses? Because they don't want to deal with the inevitable backlash of being called sexist misogynists because they don't uphold American morality. They said so much in their Facebook post that they don't want to deal with the backlash from all of the articles and from the PR because they were just releasing their game. It's beautiful, really. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time in this particular regard. This is probably just the biggest example so far. I say so far because there's going to be more. There's going to be more games that don't release to the West because fear of things like this. That's going to happen. Now that's happened to one big name game, it's going to happen to a lot of other games too. This is in the same vein as the Blade and Soul incident. Recently it was reported that Blade and Soul was getting a localization treatment that it has been basically referred to as the sanitation from hell. Everything the localizers have found personally offensive, I emphasize personally offensive, they are changing. They've cut side quests entirely. They've inserted memes, American memes, into the game. Because that doesn't horribly date it, and people love memes, right? They've changed characters. They've changed side quests. They've changed actual main quest lines. The job of a localizer is to translate, not to change based on your own personal preferences. I get that translating it one-to-one is almost impossible because it would make it a jumbled up mess. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what your job is is to leave it as much intact and original as possible. Your job is not to be the moral authority and deem what you see fit should be in the game. Because once again, this is from a Western morality standpoint. A different country has different moral values than us. We must change. I will once again emphasize, don't like it, don't play it. I wouldn't have played this game. It's not a game that I would have liked. Does that mean I think it should have been changed? No. Does that mean I think it should not be here at all? No. I just didn't want to play it. How hard is that? How fucking hard is that to understand? Yet another example. About a month or two ago, it was announced that our Mika would no longer have her traditional entrance animation, which included a butt slap. A lot of people were upset about that because, once again, that's changing a character because it was deemed fit that, for the West at least, that wouldn't be appropriate. Sensing a pattern here, right? So, of course, the gaming media went on about it. They were like, oh, why are you so upset? It's just a butt slap that they removed. Let me answer your question with another question. Why, if it was just a butt slap, does it matter if it exists at all? Why did you want it removed? And why are you happy that it's removed? Oh, because it was horribly sexist against the usual drivel. You know the story at this point. What I'm curious is, did the costume and fighting style not give away that our Mika is a parody, an extreme, over-the-top parody of fucking wrestlers? She's over the top in every other single fucking way. Of course they're going to do that with the entrance. Have you never seen that Japan is really gung-ho on pro wrestling? More so than America, I'd say. Oh wait, that would take knowing other cultures. So setting very dangerous precedents. That for a game that's not from America, to be in America, it has to either be heavily sanitized to meet our moral standards, or they just aren't going to bring it here at all because they know that our media, in all their infinite wisdom, are going to call it sexist and misogynistic, etc., etc., yada, yada. It doesn't meet our moral standards. We are the moral high ground. It's like we've gone full circle back to the fucking 90s! This is the same shit gaming had to get out of in the 90s, where everything was highly sanitized and they didn't bring games over because they were afraid of this kind of shit. Now it's happening all over again, 20 years later. What the ever-loving fuck? Congratulations, gaming media. You got your wish. You are now seen as the moral high ground of gaming. That's not a good thing. I am reminded of a phrase that I keep hearing thrown around over and over again. We are not coming for your games. We just want new and different games made alongside them. I believe Blade and Soul and DOAX3 would paint a different picture. So I'm going to call bullshit. We are not coming for your games. What a beautiful lie that was. This has been Math Machine, going on a very long and upset tangent about how the gaming industry is being sanitized because of our own goddamn media. Peace out.